Hello, learners. I am Professor Dr. Ramash Gaur, Dean and Director, Kalanidhi Division at Indira Gandhi National Center for the Art, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. Welcome to this session on how to avoid publishing in predatory journals. This is under the program Online Induction Orientation Program for Teachers and Researchers in Higher Education, which has been organized by the Ramanujan College Teacher Learning Center under Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission for Teachers and Teaching under the Ministry of HRD. So in this particular topic, I'm going to talk about predatory publishing. By virtue of such a hard work and sincerity, you do research, you write a good paper. And I don't want that you should base your research by publishing in predatory journals, because you will not get a right kind of citation, a right kind of research score based on your good quality paper being published in a predatory journal. So let understand what is a predatory journal, what is predatory publishing, how to identify a predatory journal. Recently, there was some news in media that U.S. federal government has filed a case against a Hyderabad publisher called Omix Group, which is publishing about 700 journals. And many of these journals are just without any peer review and proper rules and regulations. There one librarian, Jeffrey he started one list which he termed as predatory journals. There are a lot of controversy on the list. All these journals were not predatory. Some of them were. And this Campbell's International launched a revised version of this list called Devil's Blacklist. So with this background, I'm coming to you to define what is a predatory journal. A predatory journal is a publication that actively asks researchers for a manuscript. They have no peer review system and no true editorial board, and are often found to publish mediocre or even worthless papers. And they also ask for APC, any publication charges. How common are predatory journals? As of now, in 2015, there were 996 predatory publishers, including 457 publishers of standalone journal that published over 11,800 journals. Of those, roughly 8,000 journal titles were active and published a total of approximately 420,000 articles. So you can understand that how big is this predatory publishing industry. India is a leader in this because of wrong reasons. As an estimate, in 2015, we were publishing 2,592 journals, predatory journals, which is largest in the world in terms of a country. So basically, to understand this predatory publishing model, first we need to understand what is our model of journal publishing. You all know print journals. That was a traditional model in which articles are invited. There is a peer review, editorial board, and then papers are subject after a thorough peer review system. Then we entered in the world of open access. So we have different model for open access: gold open access, free to reader, author pays a fee; platinum open access, free to author, free to reader; delayed open access, subscription model but open access after some time. We call it some kind of embargo period. How to define predatory publisher and journal? Predatory publishers are those that exploit the gold open access model for their own profit. They take advantage of, exploit, and pander to scholarly authors. They pretend to be legitimate, copying established and respected journals, websites, and practices. Most of they do a fake peer review. They don't have a proper review system. How a predatory journal different from open access journal? Because both are open access journal. Now it is confusing for you to understand which is a predatory journal, which is not. Open access journal may solicit authors to publish for a free but maintain high standard for peer review and editing. Good quality open access journals are following all the models of traditional publishing. The goal open access publishing is to disseminate research to a large audience by removing paywalls. Open access journal can have impact factors and can create a citation advantage for authors. Generally speaking, open access journals are accessible to the entire world. So definitely author will have more readership, more citations, more viewership. But many of the researchers in the third world countries or poor countries cannot afford to subscribe very expensive journals. So thanks to internet, they generally use journals which are available in the open access. So open access definitely put more high impact factors. How do I check if to see if my journal is reputable or not? There are certain things. Is the journal open access? If so, it is listed in the directory of open access journal. So first thing you should check is your journal, open access journal, which you are going to contribute, is listed in directory of open access journal. Is the journal indexed in Medline if it is a medical science journal? Has the journal been identified by the others as a predatory? Is it listed on the Cavil's blacklist? If it is there, then it is not a good journal. Does the journals have an impact factor, or do they list one on their website? And most importantly, your librarian is the best person to help you in this if you want to establish or you want to know that this journal is a good journal or not. Is it a predatory or a good open access journal? Why researchers publish in predatory journals? Nobody want to do it uh, willingly, happily. There are certain reasons for it. We are in a publish or perish scenario. Many mandatory guidelines. If you remember, more than 10 years before, this new recruitment rules were framed and API score was introduced for recruitment, selection, and promotion. So in that context, there is a need for API score to get a job or to also to get promotion. So people were literally forced to publish. Without publishing, they cannot become professors, they cannot go to the higher position, they cannot be selected even at assistant professor level. So in that kind of research environment, quantity become more important than quality. So now traditional journals have certain limitation of accepting number of articles. So one thing was there's a demand was more and everybody cannot publish in high ranking journals. So taking advantage of that situation, many publishers started their roadside shops and they start publishing predatory journals. And now it has become a good business. Now, what is the harm in publishing? You should know that your work may be subjected to sub peer review because they are not following proper peer review system. Your work could disappear. One of the advantage of publishing with the responsible publisher is that make commitment to preserve your work. After some time, this journal may not be existed, and you may not able to see your article online or in a preservable condition. Sometimes they are not very well indexed. Sometimes they are not very well. The website is not very particularly active, so it will never be listed in good indexing system. So people may not able to reach out to that journal, and this is a kind of embarrassment. Like people will say that you have article is published in a predatory journal. You will not get right reputation or recognition at the time of the recruitment or promotion. So these predatory journals are damaging the scholarly journal publishing value chain, because they are providing sometimes wrong information to the readers. They are they are improvising. They are improving on the compromising on the quality. Well, they are compromising on the quality of the research. Now, how to identify a predatory journal? That's very important for every researcher to know, that how to identify a predatory journal. There are certain things which I want to explain it to you here. You may be happy to note it down. No single individual is identified as a specific journal's editor. There is a big editorial board. And in this editorial review board, you will find the names which are very strange. You may not find the best person, best, most recognized or best researcher in your field in that list of editorial board. And sometimes their expertise is little different. They are editing a journal of engineering, and they are person from the social sciences. It is not properly indexed. Name of the journal is always some international word is always there, and it may not be related to the subject. When it was originated, you will not find that information. They call themselves leading publisher, reputed publisher, or startup, or various kind of novice organization like words. They will never disclose when they were set up and how long they are working in this business. They have very poorly maintained website. You will find many times links are not working properly. You will find a lot of misspelling and grammatical errors on the website, because they don't hire quality people. Sometimes they use unlicensed images on their website, which is unauthorized. They can publish paper without any bothering that paper has already been published or not, or paper in somebody's name may be published in other names if suppose somebody submit to them. There is hardly a proper way of copy editing or proofreading. Uh, Published paper are not of that great quality. Maybe some by mistake may have published it. Their contact us information will be just an email ID, uh, not very detailed information. The publisher are accessibly, like they give you the very broad or combined subject in their uh, scope and coverage. So how to avoid that? How to avoid publishing? How to identify if this journal is not a check with your colleagues? That is, that this journal is a reputed journal, or seniors, or your supervisor, or your professor. You should try to find out that publisher information, if this publisher is known or not, and is this journal is having clear cut review process, where these articles are indexed, and what the fee they are charging, is it clear? Do you know anybody in editorial board? Is the publisher in a member of recognized industry initiative like COPE, DOAJ, or OASP? These are the some of the industry associations, and COPE is mandatory for quality. So check, are they part of that or not? Apart from that, there are some list out of that. Wheels list is now out, and but this think and predatoryjournals.com along with the KVs list is also available. The more important initiative in India to avoid predatory publishing is this UGC Care List, Consortium for Academic and Research Ethics. This is a list of quality reference journals. Means you can trust these journals. So this was launched last year. In this UGC Care List, there are 3 categories. Category 1, the list of journals covered in Web of Science, and list of journal covered. Second is list of journal covered in Scopus, and third is the journals recommended by various researcher and institutions of good quality, published from India and abroad. So these are the 3 lists, and on the basis of that, you can say that this is a good initiative, small initiative, to ensure that Indian researchers should not publish in predatory journals. You feel if any journal is not there and it is a good journal, you can write to them. You can write. There are a number of universities who are a member, like IGNCA is a member. There are some 4 coordinating university. So if you feel the journal which is not there, you can get it included. The most important thing is you cannot if you don't publish in journals listed in this, you will not get a research score. So that is in your recruitment, your promotion, you will be losing that particular score of the article. So my advice is to not to publish any article in journals other than UGC Care list journals. Check before publishing, and also ensure that if it is not there, and if you feel the journal which you are going to contribute is good, you can get it included here. So these are the ways you can identify a good journal, can avoid the publishing in predatory journals. Thanks to all sources which I have used in this presentation. My email IDs are given. I would like to tell you that uh, predatory publishing is quite huge. It has damaged the open access initiative. It can damage your publication reputation. So very careful when you are publishing in any international or national open access journal. First, ensure that journal should not be a predatory journal. Every open access journal is not a predatory journal. Every predatory journal is an open access journal. So just try to find out the quality open access journal if you want to publish in open access journal. There are a number of quality journals, both published by commercial publishers and non-profit societies and institutions. So I'm sure my presentation will help you in understanding what is a predatory journal, how to avoid publishing, how to identify a predatory journal, and most importantly, this UGC Care list is going to help you a lot. Remember, check in UGC Care list of reference quality journals before publishing your article. All of us, thank you.